Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that is a little undercooked. De Paul. Bastoni goes steaming forward. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's Mbappe! It's loose, and it's come back out to him. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Zico plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Couldn't squeeze it through. And he was alert to it. Now there's a familiar look on the face of Lothar Matthäus, and I think we all know what that means, Jim.
Well, everything about him says winner.
Yeah, he's such a distinguished leader of men. The influence he has over every team he plays in, it's just so clear.
Yeah, and the
shot at goal! Goal! Barcelona!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Mbappe! Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He is through here! I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And no, that was never going to make it. He's got away! It's Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Now it's Neymar. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And now they can spring out of defence. De Paul. He's played him through. So much. Decent hit! Oh, this looks sharp. Zico.
Vitoria really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Yamal. Guardiola. Oh, good-looking ball. Adams proves too strong. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Zico. Guardiola cuts out the pass. Guardiola. He can run onto that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long...
Now the finish! And yes, it's there! Victoria are back in business!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Victoria grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
That is a brilliant interception.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Adams. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now there's a fine chance! Victoria! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Victoria get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Chance here to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. To Paul! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bastoni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Roberto Carlos. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
And he's managed to get free. Now then, the ball's come loose. Good read, needed to be. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Victoria have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Yamal going face-to-face with his great little doubt. That is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Mateus.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
He's in plenty of space here. And he cuts out the supply. That has been cut short. Mateus, a player who needs no introduction. Mateus. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that has sent him sprawling. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And he's surging through. They want to be quick to recover this. Zico.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's put paid to a promising move. Haaland! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's another throw. And it's Zico. Looking for a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Zico goes short. Tries a shot! They've done it! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight at that, it was too late.
Teremos uma substituição.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that is as far as they're going to go. That is good strength. Yamal is fouled. Mateus. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the defence proved infallible then. Great chance! Victoria, goal! And that for him is goal number 10.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 17.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And they've got rid. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Chouameni. No, that's been intercepted. Rudiger. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And Adams. Osimhen. Costa Curta. He's looking to set free a runner. Osimhen is wide and looking to get onto this. Pedri, Chouameni, and here's Eto'o. Oh, such a clever touch for De Paul. Chouameni, and here's Yamal.
Vitoria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Looking for the runner. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Very much into the last knockings. Vinicius Junior, Costa Curta. It'll be a throw-in.
Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. De Paul concedes a free kick for that. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Beckham. Got a shot away! Has a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eto'o. Adams cuts it out. 4 added minutes on the board. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's burst through. Can he finish? Loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And there goes the final whistle. Vitoria have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, what we've seen...
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Big header! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball, and then unleash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, he's found support out wide. Guardiola. Davis did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Quality ball. Guardiola calmly anticipates. And here's Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Messi. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Oh, after so much hard work, he fluffed. He just shouldn't be missing from there.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Palmeiras looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to...
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Ronaldinho is behind this one. Ronaldinho! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bruno Fernandes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played through for the wide man. Davis. Roberto Carlos. Guardiola. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, what a ball he's in here! Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Shapes to shoot! Bruno Fernandes. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Can he latch on to this? Well timed, excellent interception. And the ball is out of play. That's a good run down the left. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Davis cuts it out. And it's Ronaldinho. And it's Roberto Carlos. And there's green grass ahead of him. Davis. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. A real chance if he can get through. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Suarez. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chance to shoot now. Decent hit. Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Vitoria are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's in space and looking for options. There's the hit! Yes! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Suarez. Roberto Carlos. Can he get away here? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Mateus cuts out the pass. Out to the left it goes. There's the shot! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Has a look and place it forward. Van Dijk. And Guardiol. And the pass is intercepted. No, that's been intercepted. Roberto Carlos. De Paul. Now it's Roberto Carlos. De Paul. De Paul! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Tries the cut back. Hakimi is there and he can get that clear. First quarter of an hour gone. Played into space out wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vitoria are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Kane, oh, the shot, Kane! Roberto Carlos.
Vitoria are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Changes him with that pass. And here's Suarez. Vinicius Junior. Nicely weighted ball. Foden. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Remio clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's intervened well there. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's a nicely measured pass. That is a brilliant interception. He can get that clear. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Nicely spread.
Yeah, that's good play from him.
He is through here. De Paul. Now it's Vinicius Junior. De Paul. Guardiola defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. Mateus, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Kane.
Vitoria certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Ball's gone out of play. Guardiola engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! Guardiola. Simons. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And it's played forward. Guardiola. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. And here's Suarez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Good spot, he's seen the run. Simons. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. Foden. In with a header! And he was there to get a vital touch. Okay. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
Substituição em andamento.
That gets things going for the second half.
Vitoria can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Guardiola. Yamal. Some good work on the right flank here. And he's managed to get free. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Guardiola gets over and intercepts. Guardiola. And he skips past his man. De Paul. Vinicius Junior. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He could be in here. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Mateus. Mateus! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Mateus certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Guardiola. Roberto Carlos. Hakimi does really well to win the ball there. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. And here's Suarez. A lovely bit of skill. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's found a way past. Has a goal! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two...
Yamal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Oh no, what has happened here? Shapes to shoot! Vitoria, goal! And the comeback is complete. An act of charity gratefully received. Vitoria take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Vitoria have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely aimed pass. And through to the goalkeeper. And he welcomes it in. Now there's a fine ball. Caught offside that time.
Vitoria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 17, camisa 23. Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a pretty loose pass. Driving forward. Now it's Romario. He's free, he has got real chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. Guardiola goes short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Gets his pass away. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Could go all the way here. Oh, such a clever touch. Foot in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vitoria, moments now away from seeing this one out. Oh, good-looking ball. Vardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Van Dijk. Muscular approach does pay off here. Yamal. Hernandez with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Yamal, given the lift of his goal.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
The most accurate pass. Guardiola. So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Luis Suarez claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.